Well, it's March 29th. So I stopped in Marion, Virginia. So I can't hold this thing very well. A lot of rocks. Took a Nero of 10-mile day and got into Marion at the Mary Hiker. Proceeded to eat like a pig. Took 2 zeros afterward. And for the first time since I've been on trail, I was able to stand and sit and walk without pain. So I think I recovered a bit. Both of my feet swelled up like balloons, which means they were healing. Today is so rocky, I may take that all back. But anyway, the weather's rather warm. We got a lot of rain coming our way. There's nothing I can do about that. So I got to get back into my rain mode. Like in the beginning of our journey, got pretty soaked. So everybody else is way out ahead and they're doing okay. Staying in communication with Heike and Cinnabon Buns, and love those guys. So I think what's going to happen on Monday, we have thunderstorms coming in, and so what I could do is just hunker down in a shelter and take a zero again, and just ride it out. So at the Mary Hiker, they had a guitar, so I didn't record any songs for you. Or maybe you should be glad about that. I don't know. Anyway, so they loaned me, it was like a Grand Auditorium Taylor. Very nice. It's in tune, stayed in tune. I think they had to tune down half a step, so changes how your voice works. It was fun. Drove everyone nuts in the hostel, so now we're on trail. They can kill me all they want now without anyone finding out. So I'm resupplied too much again. I need to mellow out on the food situation. I have plenty of food. I'm not losing weight. I lost the weight that I am going to lose, and I'm fine right now. I'm actually quite pleased with myself. Although there's a little fat cap on my tummy and around my waist and the love handles that will never, ever, ever go away no matter what I do. When they find my skeletal remains out here, yeah, those 3 things will be there. It's okay though. Anyway, hitting the trail. Been kind of going up and down these little roller coasters over these little knobs. The trail's been extremely rocky, but good. I'm really taking it very slowly and comfortably, and I'm wondering if I can change my pace to the slower pace and make sure that I can walk all day long without injury, because then I can get my miles in. But it's nice and cloudy. It's a little warm for me, you know, I like it cooler for hiking up hills. Still a beautiful day. Spring is sneaking its way in behind me, but it's doing it from the lower elevations, of which all these are now. I'm not climbing over 5,000 footers anymore, but spring is down in the valleys. It's alive and well, and I didn't realize that you can't outwalk a season, so kind of neat. Got really well taken care of at the Mary Hiker, or Marion. Carrie, our shuttle driver, sweetheart, made me a salve so I could put it on my wound on my back, and I haven't taken the bandage off to see how things are going back there because it feels so good. I don't want to mess with it. But yeah, just taking it easy, and I got plenty of time to finish this trail so I don't need to kill myself anymore. Not in a hurry to get back to the real life. So I'm really happy to be back out here and out of town. I mean, I did like being able to, you know, have some beers. I had some Blantons. Oh, that was excellent. Wonderful bartender. Chatted a bunch with her and her friend, and they're going through some tough times, and yet they're still kind and gentle. What strong people we have out here. Oh, a little bit of down here. But, yeah, so far so good. Feeling decent. Right now I'm going extra slow because I don't have the sticks in my hand. But yeah, this section of Virginia, it's hard to find the resupplies and places to go because things are getting more and more remote. I know you guys are upset I hadn't put any videos out in a while, but you know, going into sections where I just don't have time to put the video together and upload it. She's almost died. And get messages out. So, but I'm gonna try not to hurry as much anymore and see if I can't smell some roses, get some stuff out, talk to people. Try calling Maddie and Dee Dee. It's hard to do that, but I was able to text them. Dee Dee's birthday was on the 27th. So, sent her some cash. Because college kids like cash. And, told her I loved her. She's doing okay. You know, I don't know if she's got a job lined up, but she's gonna make the grade. She's got time. So, yeah, proud of my girls. Absolutely proud of them. So, woo, I'm going straight down here. I would just go from one bump to the next, the puds, pointless up and downs. But it's a ridge and we're going in a straight line, which is a blessing altogether because I'm getting tired of doing U-turns and being 10 feet away from where I was just 2 miles ago. It's crazy, this trail. It doesn't make sense. But just take in the beauty. Don't make sense of it. Just let it take you where it takes you. Still seeing a lot of crap from Helene. Can't believe that one storm could do so damn much damage and ruin so many people's lives and kill so many people. I don't know. Maybe I should go back to earthquake country. Anyway. Okay, well, I'll get back at it. Well, it looks like I'm starting my down for the day. Guess I have to go all the way down to that valley over there. Or at the end of it. At the high point. And go all the way down, and most people already did this and they're past the next town that I'm going to. Which is okay. I'm gonna go past that town. I have plenty of stocks on me, food supplies, and gotta get my legs used to going down now. Be a few bumps, and then toward the end of the day there'll be a big bump, and on the back side of it is where I'll be staying. Unless of course my legs hurt, then I'll shut off earlier. But so far it's been really nice. The sun's behind the clouds mostly, so it keeps me from baking. Because it is warm. It's like 60, 65, maybe even 70, which is fine. It's beautiful out, so I'm happy. It's good to be back on trail again. It's not bouldery, but it is rocky. Grace Highlands are bouldery and rocky together. I don't know how Hikey got that extra 4 miles in. It did let up toward the end, where the 4-mile section was, but his legs must have been killing him. But anyway, got a few little bumps to go over, and this is a long downhill, downgrade, soft grade. A lot of flat down at the bottom, and then we have a little bump at the end, and then just got to get over that, and then the campsites after that are the shelter. So we're doing good. You know, my feet are the only place where I'm feeling any pain, and I'm trying to control my feet, you know, trying not to pull with the toes or fire off the feet. I'm trying to keep everything below the knees dead, you know, just kind of walk on my heels, and it's hard to. But I'm rather enjoying today a great deal. I stopped and had 3 protein bars and a little bit of water. So keeping the energy levels up. I think it'd do better if I didn't take breaks, you know. I mean, definitely cover more distance like the other folks do. But I don't like eating while walking. Unless it's candy. I suck on hard candies all day long, and it helps. Plus, I just enjoy it. You know, I do that at home too. But running out of butterscotches. Can't seem to find those in Dollar General. But I am getting the, I don't even know how they pronounce it, but the hard caramel candies from Worcester's or Werther's, or I don't know how you pronounce it. Anyway, they've got those. So I prefer the butterscotch, but you get what you get. You don't throw a fit. It's nice, though. I mean, kind of learned that from Max Forrester when he gave me a couple of Tootsie Pops for the trail. I was like, whoa, that's rather helpful. I think I'll keep doing that. I don't like the sticks, so I just stick with the hard candies. And yeah, just heading down. I don't know whether I'll be going over bumps. It doesn't look like it, but it could be going over these bumps, and then it shows a steady down, so that usually means it goes around the face of a mountain, not over it. So anyway, feeling good, very happy. Communicated a little bit with the girls last night through texting, and they responded back, which is good, and know they're alive, doing well. Noses are wet and their tails are wagging, so I guess something's going right. So anyway, more later. Get a little bit of a view. Sign says view over Walker Mountain, but which mountain's Walker Mountain? I have no idea what that is. Anyway, all that crackling from the lines there means some of the insulators need cleaning because they're bleeding out the energy. Some pretty homes back in here. I have no idea where I'm at, other than Virginia, underneath the power line. I don't know if you can hear that or not. Of course, you know why the power lines hum like that. They don't know the words. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I reached the old schoolhouse. They say there's trail magic in there. I don't know what that means. Got an outhouse. and bamboo. Okay. Anyway. Nice old structure, man. And it's locked, of course, but opens April. The earlyworm gets the bird. Awesome to think that people were in here studying, literally. It's muggy out. Thank God for the clouds. Anyway, onward. So we got millions of these little white flowers on the trail. I don't know if you can see them. And all the sticker bushes are getting leaves on them, which means they're growing branches, which means there's going to be more sticker bushes, or thickening of them. So it's a little bit green underneath the trees right now. There's no leaves on the trees, so the sunlight hits the wooded floor, and you end up with just lots of little flowers everywhere. And a newfound green, I guess that's yellow flowers on the bigger bushes. These are I don't know what kind of thorn bushes these are. I don't have any clue. They're prevalent. But yeah, a lot of stuff greening up on me. These lower elevations. Spring is passing me by. And anyway, I got a lot of miles to do today, so I'll get back at it. Like some kind of bug catching leaves or whatever, but seen a lot of different plants around here that I've never seen before. I'm so zoomed in, it's hard to see. Yeah, funky. Hey, a nice lazy river going through a beautiful meadow. So I stopped at a gas station and got a large Mountain Dew and a sandwich out of the display case. And then I walk up the hill and I see there's a beautiful restaurant, actually two of them, that I could have gone in and sat down and had a real nice meal. Ignorance is bliss, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, spring is definitely down here in Virginia. I'm not ready for warm weather yet. I'm still packing for snow and still have my micro spikes, but I'm wondering if I should get my summer bags shipped up here. Ship all my winter clothes back home. Of course, the minute I do that, it'll snow. But that's okay, you know, you just deal with it. But there's been so damn much of it. But, yeah. It's pretty muggy out right now, so I'm not sure how well I'm going to do with this southern weather. It was okay when I was a kid. But I haven't been acclimated in decades. So it should be interesting. Anyway, a few more miles to go for today. My feet are hurting. But not the knees and the legs, so just a matter of taking it easy, and I am. Much slower than before. And the trail's easier. The ups and downs are smaller and smoother. Been walking in grassy fields all day today. Huzzah! So, very nice neighborhood. About a minute. See you later. Well, trail looks pretty fun. Keeps going through these open fields and rolling hills. You see all the posts lined up way back there. Just gotta follow the dots. I haven't checked the map in a while. I don't know whether I have a go over this ridge line and come back down, or and then another one real far away, or whether this is the final ridge of the day, which I doubt. The trail's pretty straight these days, so you know, 1 mile looks a lot further than when it's all crooked. Duh. But yeah, if you do 6 or 7 miles, it becomes more distant, because I've done 6 or 7 miles and been 100 feet away from where I was, you know, and it's just like very frustrating. But this is nice, you know. And, hopefully I can get in all my miles today. I would like that, and then start getting used to these miles. It's nice and soft, undulating hills. It's a little bit warm for me yet, but I'll try to get used to it. I got my sun hoodie on and trying to keep out of the sun. This shirt's like a UV 65 or some crap like that, so I don't have to put so much goop on my skin. Hard to believe we're talking about that at this point in time. It's still March. But anyway, see you later. The trail's been quite remarkable today. Not a whole ton of rocks anymore like it was in the beginning. It's nice and smooth and cruising along, well maintained. Not too many blowdowns. So very pleasant. It's still warm out. I don't know, it's about 4:30 in the afternoon now. So put in a good day of hiking already. I think I started like at 8:45 or 9 o'clock. So stopped a couple of times, but not too significantly long, you know, 10 minutes each or so. But feeling good. Feet hurt, that's about it. But that's normal, everyday stuff. I think I got one more bump to go over. Not mountain, mogul. Got another bump to go over, and on the way down on the other side is where the campsite will be. Hopefully there'll be some water, because I haven't seen water in a while. I got to check the app to make sure when the last time will be for getting water. Got to pay attention to those things. Anyway, I'm just paying attention to miles today for some reason. It's all good. Probably don't notice this, but I'm not sniffling like every 2 seconds like all the other films. So my nose stopped running. Yay, that's how warm it is. I think all the water that I drink goes right into my nose. But anyway, I haven't had too much of a nose drip today, and very glad of it. I did get a lot of spider silk all over me. So we're getting the changes of season and the good and the bad with it. Get to see the pretty leaves and the flowers, but you also see the bugs firing up. But, it's all good. All part of the cycle of life. So I wonder what's going on over here. Yeah. Never take your eye off the trail. Quarter GAME. Whatever. This is a strange trail. Looks like the rain's trying to catch up to me. Well, if it is going to rain, it's going to be a nice warm one. Not a lot of clouds in the sky, so I'm wondering where that is coming from. Maybe it's blowing from far away. And anyway, I think I'm on the last bump of the day and should be headed downhill to a campsite, which is near a stream. And it's about to rain. Gee, what could happen? Anyway, catch you later.